Kind of dreaded going to number 30 on my fantasy playlist because I couldn't pronounce this guy's first name. I just didn't have a clue. But you know something? The internet is a wondrous thing. You can just Google the name of the person. You can't pronounce that person's name, Google it, and it'll take you to these websites that'll show you how to pronounce this person's name. Jules Santana, Juelc Santana with Oh Yes at number 30. Fantasy playlist May 14, 2006. I forgot about the excessive profanity that was used in the first part of this record. It's like, oh my God, did I put that on my fantasy playlist? To be honest, what really drew me to this record, well, he's a good rapper. He's a good rapper. There's no doubt about that. I mean, he's rapped with Cameron, and I'll get into that in just a minute. Um, he samples Oh Yes, the Carpenters. Well, I take that back. And the song Oh Yes, he samples the Carpenters' Mr. Postman. The Carpenters version of Mr. Postman. That was a huge hit for the Carpenters back in '75, but the Marvelettes originally did it in 1961. It's 1961 when they came out with the original version of Mr. Postman. So it's nice to hear those old school samples thrown into a contemporary rap record. Jules Santana from Harlem. His real name, Laron Lewis James, and he was in a hip hop group called the Diplomats in the late '90s, early 2000s. He was very young. He's a teenager, or just barely out of his teenage years, 18, 19, 20 years old. One thing that struck me about Jules Santana, he rapped with Cameron on a couple of Cameron's hit records, Oh Boy and Hey Ma. Oh my God, I loved Hey Ma. That was a nostalgic tour de force. That came out in the late summer of 2002. Sampled the Commodores' "I'm Easy," which is kind of ironic because I never liked the Commodores record, but the way that the song was sampled in the Cameron song, I really enjoyed it. Jules Santana came out with his first album, debut album, From Me to You, in 2003. It did very well on the album charts. Went to number 8 on Billboard's Top 200 albums, and the album that came after that, What the Game's Been Missing. Let me double check on that title. I think I mispronounced it. I think I kind of What the Game's Been Missing. That's the name of the follow-up CD in 2005. Some of the hits off the CD: Mic Check, There It Goes, The Whistle Song, Clockwork. Or is it Chalkwork? I believe it's Clockwork. And Oh Yes. Oh Yes didn't fare too well on Billboard's Hot 100. A lot of the pop stations just would not play this record. It was a little too explicit. I don't know if he even came up with a clean version of the record. But on the rap charts, hey, no problems there. Number 8 on rap. And doing pretty good on my fantasy playlist at number 30, week of May 14, 2006, Jules Santana with Oh Yes.